Hello, welcome to Invictus Motors. My name is Bashir. We've got a bit of a surprise package here today. We've got Mr. Reza. He's a technician working for a main dealer. One thing he's very good at is he knows about cars that are fast.
That's right, a bit of tuned cars, I like a bit of them.
Yeah, let's open the bonnet to this.
Yeah, let's go. This is not a usual Type R. This is a kind of a sleeper, to say.
I know nothing about it other than seeing loads of red, loads of modified bits, and I think this is going to be a huge surprise package.
So, this is not your usual Type R EP3. This is a K100 Turbo swapped. He's had a turbo conversion by the previous owner. He's done an immaculate job with it. He's put a GT30 Turbo on the car. He's put a Sidewinder stainless steel manifold on the car, so you can see that puts the turbo on the side of the engine. You've got a Screemer part that's facing down. It's got a full stainless steel exhaust, which we fitted. Previously had a Sports Cat in it, we removed that, make it sound a bit louder. He's put the Torx fuel system in it, fuel rail, fuel injectors. It's got external fuel filter. It's got the massive intercooler. That's got the boost pipes going around it, wrapped around it. It's got the operated low pressure fuel pump, and it's got the K100 ECU to make the VTEC and the turbo kick in properly and tuned up properly.
I mean, this car is so good, I'm looking for my jaw.
Yeah. And apart from, to be honest, I forgot to mention, apart from the engine side of things, he's gone and put a stage 4 competition clutch in it with an LSD diff in it, so to make the car kind of at least go in a straight line.
This is crazy.
Try.
I remember the day when you brought it over to our dealership and you had the bonnet open. I was like, God, this is something.
Not a normal one, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, from the outside, it looks quite stock. You won't really tell, would you?
I've seen stage 3 cars with a methane, is it a meth tank, and it would push, bursting fires, etc.
That's right. Yeah.
But nothing like this.
No, this is artwork, to be honest.
What are the implications of insuring something like this? I mean, is it different to a standard Civic Type R when it comes to insurances?
Yeah, definitely. You must obviously declare that it's running not the stock power. I'm not sure in terms of insurance if they let you say it's a supercharged engine or a turbocharged engine or whatever, but it's definitely not running the stock power, so you must let your insurance know that it's not running the factory
What's
power.
the BHP that this generation of a Civic Type R would normally run?
So they run, I think, from top of my head, with the VTEC engine running, they run about 200 BHP. If that.
Wow.
But
on a Honda.
On a Honda, yeah. That's a handful.
And now with all this kit.
So now with this, it's been dynoed a couple of times, and the latest dyno was showing 450 BHP. Which is quite a bit of a handful in this car.
This is we as a Porsche specialist, we don't even sometimes get this kind of a level of performance on a 997.2 turbo.
That's right, yeah.
Like the 2012 plate Porsche 911s, the 991.1 Carrera S's, they push out 395 BHP.
Yeah. I mean, I'll call it a sleeper, to be honest. The way it handles, I mean, it's got stock suspension and a stock brakes, stock tyres. But even that, Type R's from factory, they are pretty good to handle. They've got nice hot hatches. But I think we're going to be looking into doing the upgraded brakes, upgraded suspension to make it handle a lot better than this is. But
well, it isn't a must,
That's right. It's not a must, no, but it will be an advantage, I should say. At the moment, it's pretty good enough. There's not much need to do.
Just make sure you get enough temperature in your tyres.
Yeah, before
and
you
enough
drive
temperature into your brakes. To get the most out of it.
That's right, yeah.
And now let's just have a look in the inside. I mean, this is it's pretty well specced out, isn't it, on the inside as well?
So from the inside, obviously everything looks pretty much stock. Over there you got the AEM air and fuel mixture gauge, and you got your boost gauge there. So you must, to be honest, when you do a turbo conversion on these cars, you must have this here, knowing how much air and fuel going into the engine. Not much. You don't want it to be running too lean or too rich, and this, to be honest, runs spot on. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. You've got the boost gauge there, so you can have a rough idea how much PSI you're running. This car, I think, runs about 16 PSI from what we've gathered. Again, like I said, seats looks like they've been reconditioned. They look near enough brand new. Dashboard, no scratches, and to be honest, you got that proper Type R feeling in a proper hot hatchback.
Let's hear it sound.
Yeah,
I mean, let's start it up. Yeah, I've just been having a look at the back here of the vehicle. I mean, tell us about the exhaust system. Is this stock or have they also gone?
It's kind of got the look of a stock exhaust, but it's not an stock exhaust.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a different manifold, different turbo, or a completely different system from factory. So, like I said, it's had a full stainless steel exhaust fitted to it, right to the back. But usually people tend to go for a bigger tip, but we've kept a stock.
Wow, that's cool. That's great. And you know what I like about it is this car doesn't drone. I mean, from when you've driven it, and I think that's a must on any exhaust system.
That's right.
And even on a cold start. I mean, this is off a cold start.
Yeah.
It's not overbearing that it's going to wake up your neighbours.
That's right. Now.
You know, and that's what you want on a car like this. You know,
it's a sleeper, isn't it? So you can't really tell what power it's running until you pull up next to it.
Understated, yeah. And I remember, you know, for a very long time I was a massive fan of these cars, and I'm still a big fan of these. I mean, if this was just standard and not even modified, they sell for about £6,000.
That's right, yeah.
So all of that kit is
keeping value, yeah.
What's that kit worth?
The kit, obviously, if you was going to do a DIY yourself, the parts alone, because you got to remember, you got to run the good fuel system, because you don't want to damage your engine, do pistons and stuff. And you need intercooler, you need turbo, you need manifold, you need customized sump for the drain and feed, you need extra coolant pipes for the turbo. So parts wise, you're looking at minimum, I would say, for a good quality turbo, for a good quality part, to make a nice solid build, you're looking around, just for parts, about 5 to 6k.
Wow.
On top of that, you've got the ECU to tune, you've got the labour to fit it, and you got all the tweaks you've got to make after.
So if retailed properly, something like this is, we're saying it's worth above 12, 13 grand.
12k, yeah, because obviously we've got the gearbox as well. That's had an ST fitted.
What's the owner's history on this? How many owners has it had?
I believe it's got 7 previous owners. The last owner bought this, I think, in 2019. It was saying.
In 2019, so
and
he's had it for quite some while.
And he's done the turbo conversion, And to be honest, underneath, these love to rust a bit on the rear axle, and underneath it looks pretty much spotless. Overall, I think it's a really good condition. EP3.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Any last comments before we wrap up this video?
I mean, I would love to own this, but I don't think my bank can live with that. But yeah, it's a beast.
I'll rent it to you for 10 grand a day.
Okay, no worries. We'll do that then.
Joking. Reza wanted to show us what the anti-lag is all about. What's this?
The rev limiter, as they call it. Not quite anti-lag.
Do you want me to rev it?
I'll rev it.
You rev it, okay.
Too far with it.
Reza wants to rev it. That's crazy. I think we give this a break. That's mad.
Right, cool. Yeah. Sounds beefy, doesn't it?
That does.
But
yeah.
Speechless, huh?
Yeah. It's
a beast, man.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
And yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah.
I mean, on this channel, we've had 500,000 people that have watched this channel. Since 500,000 views since we launched it about 1.5 years ago. So it means a lot, you guys watching it. And on average, we earn about £180 off the channel, which we donate to a UK registered charity. We're building a school in Afghanistan, and also have built quite a few wells there. So you watching goes a long way towards us doing some good work with it. So in some ways you're donating your time to a charitable cause, which means you will benefit from it in your life. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video.
Take care.
Thanks, Reza.
No worries, man. Take care.
Bye-bye.
See you later. Bye.